Okay, why do you train with me? You pay good money to see me every week. What keeps you coming back? I was trying to do a little bit of a search on what makes me great, why people are drawn to me, and every one of them came back with the same answer, and they said, because you keep me motivated. So I've got my vision board, and although it's not really pretty, it's hung up in my house, big piece of poster board with all these pictures taped on it, but I love it, and I look at it every day because that's the vision of what I want for my life and where I want to go. Now, on a smaller scale, when you work with a company, you still have to do the same thing. You still have to figure out what your vision needs to be for the company. And it can't be the vision of one. It needs to be the vision of everyone. Everyone that works within your company, if you're talking corporate. Daniel Pink in his book Drive says that autonomy and independence is one of the best ways to motivate people. So what are you doing to liberate your employees or even yourself to become more empowered and more inspired to keep taking action? But to me, the beliefs are sort of the foundation, and the mindset is almost the vehicle, because it's what you're going to do with the information you've got in your head. So what are you going to do with that information? And then what we're going to talk about in a little bit is the information you've got up there good or is it bad? Is it driving action or is it causing procrastination? Those people that stay in that fixed mindset do not have the potential for growth. And if they create an action plan to try to get to a destination, they're probably not going to make it because something is going to limit them from taking action. But the reality is, to excel and be goal-driven and achieve something greater than you ever thought possible, you can't stay comfortable. You have to move. You have to be willing to step outside that comfort zone and take some risk, because the only place a person can grow is outside of their comfort zone. Because if you're constantly arguing for your excuses on why you're not taking action, whether it be physical, professional, financial, I don't care what the area is, it would fit in every scenario. When you argue for those limitations, you do get to keep them. Part of my desire with Evolve is to teach people how to be more solution focused. Because for every problem, there is a solution. Did you know that self-control is an inexhaustible resource? Can you ponder that for a second? Self-control is exhaustible, which means you do not have an infinite amount of self-control every day. It's a limited quantity. Can we all agree that if we want change, we're going to have to do something different than what we've done? So we need to get off our current path. We need to take an exit. Take an exit off that highway and onto another one. But I'm telling you that you need to be open to the possibility of something new. Because when you open your mind to those possibilities, everything's available to you. And that is where, when you step outside your comfort zone, you're going to get the most growth and success and change. So I want you to think about that. What are your hurdles? What are your obstacles? And how can you make them a catalyst to propel you? I say, if you're in a growth mindset and you're really willing to step outside that comfort zone and change, you love obstacles. Because every time you conquer one, you feel more empowered. You feel your potential rising even higher. It inspires you to want to take more action, which is just going to snowball you in a good way. Enroll people. I think enrolling people in your goals is one of the healthiest ways to get to the end result. If you try to do it alone, it's going to be 10 times harder. Because if I can be inspired by the person that's right in front of me, they are my focus at that moment. That's totally what I'm going to focus my energy on. I want to be like them. I want to do what they're doing. Those people should be in your top 7. But to me, again, our biggest limiting factors with motivation is our beliefs, our mindset, and our environment. We should not be creating and trying to reach these destinations without understanding how those pieces affect our ability to be motivated. And it's literally just been in this last year that this has been a key piece for me in personal training. And I've learned that, man, if you use it, the system works. But you've got to get people in the right place first. It's not just about the physical. It's not just about the food you put in your body. It's about what's going on upstairs and what kind of changes need to be made so that you can get yourself in the right place to be successful.